Bear, I love you so, 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 so much.
Dear Diary, this is gonna sound insane, but I think I have started liking Bear. Yes, the Bear I have known from my childhood. I don't know what happened today. 1 minute Bear was just Bear, awkward, sweet, always tripping over his own words in the car, like they weighed too much for his mouth. And then, out of nowhere, I couldn't stop looking at him. It scared me a little, not because he did anything wrong, because the feeling showed up so fast, like someone opened a door inside me without asking first. Bear, really? I keep saying his name in my head, and it sounds different now, softer, like he was standing there this whole time and I only just noticed him today. Or no, am I dreaming? I am not. There are two of us in here now. I know that sounds insane to even think, let alone say out loud, but it's the only way I can describe what's happening. There's me, the actual me, and there's her, whatever she is, wearing my hands, my voice, my laugh, and using all of it for something I never agreed to. At first I thought I was just losing my mind a little, falling for Bear too fast, feeling things I didn't build myself, but it got worse than a crush real quick. I'd blink and suddenly hours were gone. I'd come back to myself standing somewhere I don't remember walking to. I was smiling at him with a smile that didn't feel like mine, saying things in a voice that sounded like mine but wasn't shaped by anything I was actually thinking. And the scariest part isn't when I am fully in control, it's the in-between. The moments I claw my way back up just long enough to feel everything she's already done with my body. The things she said, the things she touched, the people she hurt, because Bear's wish only ever asked for one thing: love him more than anyone else in the world. And nobody bothered to ask what happens to the rest of a person once love is the only setting left. I keep trying to warn him. With my eyes mostly, a look that lasts half a second longer than it should, and every single time he reads it as romance instead of a girl drowning right in front of him. I'm still here. I want that on record before whatever this turns into. I'm still in here watching her wear me out. The room goes quiet except for his voice, soft, telling her this is everything he ever wanted, and from somewhere far behind my own eyes, I watch the back of my head hit the pillow like it belongs to someone else. I'm still in here. I want that clear. I can feel the room, the candle he lit because he thought it'd be romantic, the weight of his hand. But none of it reaches me the way it's supposed to. It's like watching a home video of your own life through a wall of glass where you can see everything and touch nothing. She lets him think this is the happiest night of her life. Her face does all the right things. Soft eyes, a sound that almost passes for content. And underneath all of it, I am screaming a word he'll never hear, because the version of me standing in front of him stopped needing my permission a while ago. He kisses my forehead after, calls me perfect, and so falls so asleep. Oh, holding the body that spent the entire night so somewhere he can't see. I don't cry until I'm sure he's out. He thinks tonight was the best night of his life. He has no idea he fell asleep holding someone who wasn't even fully there. And maybe that's the part that haunts me more than anything she's done so far. Not what she takes. What he doesn't notice is missing. I thought losing time was the worst part. Blinking and realizing an hour's gone. 2 hours, half a day. Turns out that's nothing. That's the easy part. Today there's a memory sitting in my head that I can't make sense of and can't make go away either. Sarah's face, a car window, the sound it makes when something hits glass that hard over and over. I keep telling myself I imagined it. I keep telling myself that's not a thing my body actually did. But I can feel it in my arms, this leftover ache, like the muscle remembers, even when I'm begging my mind not to. I liked her, that's the part I can't get past. Whatever is wearing me out didn't even hate her. It just decided she was in the way of Bear, and that was reason enough. I keep checking my hands like they'll tell me something different than what I already know. I don't know how many more of my friends I have left to lose count of. I asked him today out loud. Begged him, actually. I told him if he loves me, even a piece of him, the real me underneath all this, then he has to be the one to end it, because I've tried to stop myself and I can't. Every time I get close, she pulls me back under, like she knows. Like some part of her is always listening for the exact moment I try. He just stood there, didn't say anything for the longest time, and I think some small horrible part of him still wants to believe I'll get better, that this is temporary, that love fixes things. I wanted to scream at him that love isn't what's wrong here. Love is the whole reason I'm trapped like this in the first place. I don't want to die. I want to say that clearly in case this is the last clear thing I get to think. I just don't want to keep existing as a passenger in my own body, while she uses my face to hurt people I actually care about. I asked him to set me free. He asked me instead if he is that bad. I don't know what to do. But finally, he died, holding me. That's the part I can't sit with for too long at once. The thing that took over me only let go because he was gone, like its whole purpose just ran out of reasons to exist the second he did. And now I'm just supposed to be me again, whatever that means. I keep going back over it, trying to figure out what actually happened to me, because I don't think it was ever really about some cursed toy or some wish gone wrong. I think it was about what happens when somebody wants you so specifically, so completely, that there's no room left in the wanting for who you actually are. He didn't wish for me, he wished for a feeling, and I was just the body it landed on. That's the part I wish people talked about more. Not the gore, not the jump scares, the fact that being loved that hard, that singularly, looked exactly like losing myself, my friends, my choices, Sarah, God, Sarah. I keep thinking about how many people watch this movie and just see a crazy girlfriend plot, some unhinged ex, and I want to grab them and say, no, you don't get it. I was awake the entire time. I felt every single thing she did with my hands. And the scariest part wasn't the violence. It was how normal it all looked from the outside, how nobody noticed I disappeared until I was already gone. I don't know what happens to me now. There's a version of this where I get to just be a girl who survived something unspeakable. And there's another version, the one I'm scared is actually true, where what's left of me gets blamed for everything she did with my body, because nobody's going to believe a possession defense in a courtroom. I just want one person to understand that the real horror in this story was never the wish itself. It was how easily love turned into a leash, and how long it took anyone to notice I was the one wearing it. I keep going back to one question I can't shake. What if none of it actually happened the way I remember it? What if I fell asleep that first night Bear made his wish and never actually woke up until the day he died? I know how insane that sounds, but hear me out because I've had a lot of time lying here alone with everything that's left of me to pick this whole thing apart. Think about how it played out. The wish itself doesn't even make sense if you look at it straight on. A toy, a guy mumbling something, half joking into a phone, and suddenly a feeling drops into me overnight, fully formed, no build up, no warning, like a switch got flipped somewhere I don't have access to. That's not how falling for someone works. That's how dreaming works. Dreams don't build either. You're just suddenly in love, or suddenly falling, or suddenly being chased, and your brain backfills a reason after the fact. And the blackouts, God, the blackouts. Hours gone, sometimes most of a day, and what's left when I surface isn't even a clear memory. It's more like the residue of one, a feeling more than a picture. That's exactly what a dream is once you wake up from it. You don't remember the dream, you remember the shape it left behind in your chest. Even the violence felt like that. Sarah and the car window, Sandy's empty little hole in the backyard. I never actually see those moments clearly in my head. I feel them the way you feel a nightmare you can't fully recall. Just enough detail to know it was bad, never enough to actually prove it happened. So here's my theory, for whatever it's worth now. I think the wish wasn't a creature that invaded my body at all. I think it was the part of me that fell asleep the moment I realized loving bareback wasn't actually a choice I was being given. It was a role I was being cast into. And somewhere in there, the real me checked out the way you check out of a conversation you can't win. And what was left behind just kept performing the love story on autopilot while I dreamed through all of it from somewhere underneath. That's the part of this whole thing that I think people miss when they call it a possession movie. It's not really about a demon or a curse or even a wish gone wrong. It's about what it actually feels like to disappear inside a version of yourself that someone else built, one specifically designed to need nothing for itself except him. And how much that can resemble sleep, how much it can resemble a dream you can't wake yourself up from no matter how hard you claw at it. Bear got the wake up from his wish the second he died. I'm still trying to figure out if I ever actually got the wake up from mine, or if I just opened my eyes in a body that finally stopped being told what to dream. If this is the first time you've actually sat with Nikki's side of this story instead of his, that's the whole point of doing it this way. If you want more takes like this, the ones nobody else is bothering to give the mic to, you know where to find me. Subscribe, stick around, and I'll keep handing you the perspective everyone else skipped.